All right. We should be live. Let me get some intro music here. What do I want to listen to? Yeah, maybe this one for today. All right. Welcome, everybody. What's up, Big Chief? Hefe in the house. What's up, Brendan? Nice to have you here. I'm pulling up the comments. I've had a busy morning already. Uh, today's a good day. Today's going to be a really good day, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull up these comments here. Uh, oh boy. Where are you at? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Big Chief? Who else is in there? Mater. What's up, Jojo? Nice to have you here. It's Bernie time. No, it is not Bernie time. It's MLH time, Keeper. Southern Yankee in the house. Lovely Southern Yankee. Hey, Southern Yankee. I really appreciate you. Um, you were the only one to give me money specifically. And I want to give you an extra shout yesterday. What's up, Nami? What's up, Paige? You're making me keep 49% hours. Right, Paige. Well, better than 100%, I guess. Bernie's in the house. What's up, Bernie? I guess it is Bernie time. Fuzzy's in the house. What's up, Fuzz? I'm still pulling up the comments. I have to get to the YouTube studio here. Hold on a second. It's just being a little difficult. I think we're good there. Let me go to the community, get all those. Okay, there we go. Ah, gotta verify it's me. It's definitely me. What the hell, man? Hold on a second. I gotta do some stuff here, apparently. Hang on. Oops. Dang it. Do this, that, and hopefully this is it. Let's see. Oh shit. Is it this? Hang on. Nope, it's not that one. Don't want to do this too much. Then it'll be Gonzo. Oh, two-step verification. Come on, man. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's tap yes on my tablet just to make sure it's me. And yes, it is me. What the hell's going on here? What the hell? I did open the YouTube app. Hold on, let's try this again. What the hell's going on? Resend it. Come on. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Yes, it's me. And there's the number. All right. Now are you happy, YouTube? Fuck. You gotta love this stuff. All right, hang on. Let me get to the bottom. Let's sort by newest, apply, and then we will go all the way down to the first one. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. Did I miss anybody in chat there? My coffee hasn't taken effect. I know. What's up, Farrell Cheryl? Nice to have you here. That's not what I said, Keeper. How dare you? Oh, how dare you, Keeper, trying to start stuff. Okay, here we go. Let me get the screen up for you guys so you can see. I don't need that. What am I doing? Here we go. I'm all out of sorts. Today's Homeless Outreach Day, by the way, y'all. So that's going to be fun. All right, here we go. First comment. Well, the earliest comment comes from Flea. She says, "Ah, Anna from Canada. That is a lovely thing to say, and I appreciate you." Yeah, she said some really nice things about, Anna said some really nice things about Flea. Flea is awesome. Love Flea. King Bluto says, "The closing argument in this trial are hilarious." Thank you, King Bluto. We meant to hopefully you guys had fun. I think we'll do another mock trial the week before Man Bear Pigs trial start. By the way, I need to get some Bernie, if you're listening, I need to get some new headphones. Mine, bit the dust, so I'm on another pair, so it sounds really weird to me in my ears, so, just not used to these headphones, so I gotta get a new pair. And no, I'm not grifting for the money to get a new pair, I will get them. Before somebody says, "Oh, well, you are grifting," I mean, I've heard that. King Bluto continues, "It sounds like he's trying to bribe the jury." Well, Keeper says, "OMG, we got MLH and Flea." Yeah, that was at the No Kings, protest. Ingrid says, "Great turnout for the No Kings coverage that I did. It was a lot. There was a lot of people there. A real lot of people at the No Kings protest, and I don't think it should be a partisan thing. I think, everybody, can agree we don't want any kings in this country. Buttercup says, "Hit that like button." Thank you, Buttercup. Shawnee's okay. Betty Boop, I'll just say. That's a long name. Shaughnessy and Betty Boop. Okay, there we go. If it were safe for me to go to the US, I would love to have been in one of your cities for this event. Love the Gilead Flea. Thanks to both of you for being out there and reporting. Yeah, I was simply there as a reporter. If I had something to say that was opinionated, I made sure and said that. Well, I got to be very careful. I do have a press pass, by the way. Uh, so I am a member of the press. Oh, look at this. Keeper. I missed it, dude. Hang on. I'll get you. Looks like you gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Keeper. Um, Appreciate that. If you got a membership from Keeper, make sure you say thank you. Bada Vodapest. What's up? On the road. Okay, what's up? Sims in the house. What's up, you two? Nice to have you here. Um, Cinderelli's in the house. What's up, Cinderelli? Nice to have you here. Did we catch anybody with those memberships? I don't know who got them, but make sure you say thanks. Thank you very much, Keeper. All right, let's continue on. Riddle says, "Well, YouTube can kick a brick. Just got a notification. Looks like you've been off live stream for a while now. I don't know what is going on. Sometimes unsubbing and resubbing and then adding a comment, you'll start getting those notifications again. Make sure you comment though, so your subscription sticks. A lot of times YouTube kicks you off if you don't comment or are in the live stream or whatever. So make sure and leave a comment. Not only will you get read on the comment show, but that will mean your subscription sticks. By the way, we're back up to almost 6,500 again. I know we reached that milestone, and for some reason I lost like 20, 30 subs, but we're clawing our way back. We're going to try to get to 7,000 by the end of the year. I'm pretty sure we can do that. We hit 7,000, and for some reason, 7,000 is kind of a magic algorithm number for YouTube. So if we can, get there, i.e., tell your friends and family if you enjoy the content that we provide here, have them sub up. And that's, word of mouth is the only way that this channel for right now is going to grow. We need 500 more subs for that to get to that magic 7,000 number. All right. Gina says Rib Guy Tanya, because we can say that on this channel, right, Gina? Uh, Keeper with the Bernie and the emojis. Appreciate you, Keeper. Uh, Literally tell truth says people, and talking about boofing, people do it because drugs go directly into your bloodstream and bypass your liver, which filters out toxins. I took human anatomy and also certain meds they put into suppository, not just to poop, but so your body gets full medicine. That is true. Those are the reasons why. Um, I'm going to use a word here. I don't even know if it's a word, but suppositorily, you can get medicine that way, and it's also a way of like getting full effects of drugs, and that's why people do it. I have heard of boofing before, but somebody brought up the term. It was called keystering back in the day, and it was a way of like because if you let's say you snort cocaine in your nose, you're only going to get about 60% of that absorption. If you boof it, you're getting 100%, which is actually really dangerous. Um, you can overdose really easily that way. Gina's in the house. What's up, Gina? I just read your comment. Sally's in the house. What's up, Sally? Nice to have you here too. Steeler fan. Good morning. Today is, if you're just joining, today is the big day. I'm going to be doing homeless outreach. So hope you guys join me later, right after this. About let's see, what is it? 2:30 Eastern time, which will be 12:30 my time, 11:30 out on the West Coast. I will be doing homeless outreach. I did get the hand warmers this morning. You guys will see those on stream. So that's I sent out a post with the socks that I bought. So there's one receipt. The other receipt is going to be the fruit and pizza that I buy, and obviously the hand warmers that I had delivered overnight. So we're going to have a great day of homeless outreach today, and I'm so proud of you guys for providing the means to do that. All the people that donated yesterday unexpectedly, including the simp. Um, you know, I mean, that money is gonna go to good use if you don't charge it back. If you charge it back, well, then I'll know, and, I'll let everybody know what type of person you are. But thanks to everybody, donating, all the donators yesterday, that's what's making today possible. We upgraded from hot dogs to pizza. I've got 10 pizzas ordered. So that I believe what how many slices is that? That's like 8 slices per pizza. So that's potentially that's 80 people we could feed today. But I'm expecting about 40 to 50 if we can find them. Okay. I provided the moral support. Flea said, "What's up, Flea? Nice to have you here." Sally said she saw the socks. Thank you. Just being here. Vile chat strong. That's right, Paige. Vile Chat Strong, you guys rocked it yesterday, and I can't thank you all enough. It's gonna be a great day today. Tiring, sometimes sobering, but a very, very lovely day to do homeless outreach. The socks, I'm gonna give those to the first 12 people, because I could only afford, I actually only got 3 at first, and then I saw the amount of money that it cost, so I went back and I got another, 3-pack of wool blend socks, and, some people are gonna be really happy. I'll pick and choose who uh pick, just based on my instinct. I don't know. It just I can't give socks to everybody, but I do have hand warmers. I have 80 hand warmers that I'll be handing out, hopefully all those today. And definitely going to be handing out a lot of pizza today. And I'll be buying plates and napkins. And actually, I'll just get the napkins from Sam's. But I'll buy a stack of 100 plates just in case. And then, that'll be that. So there we go. Thank you for your comment. Literally tell truth. Hellgear says there's a video of chat clips where his followers were making plane reservations to go to their house. That's in reference to Matt and Jalen, I'm assuming, Hellgear. Um, that's awful. That's really awful. Jojo, who's in chat, says, "Thanks for playing the tunes. What a great guy you are, helping the homeless the way you do. I would also like to thank Turn It Up, aka Baby B, aka whoever you are, for raiding your piggy bank just for MLH to use in a very special way." Yeah, see, I fully expect those charges to be charged back. So, they'll redact that $26, but it didn't take away from the fact that all that did was make people donate to a cause that is worthy, right? So I will. Check that. I'll make sure. Now, if those charges stick, well, then more power to you. Turn it up. That's fantastic. And let's have more of that. If you want to come in the chat and troll me by giving me money to help the homeless, then very good on you. I'm not going to promise I'm going to go out every day when you do that. But I will promise that that will be banked if, in fact, you don't charge it back. And then we'll just do a whole homeless outreach dedicated to you, Davy B or whoever it is. I call you the Gamp. That's what Dougie calls you on the show. Paige is in chat, says you are awesome. Vile chat strong. We indeed are strong, Paige, and we're going to be even stronger today. And I hope you guys join me because, and it's going to be shaky. I don't have my dash cam mount, so I'm just going to do it old school like I did back in the day. Just hold you guys up. It's going to be a little shaky. I'm going to be quite honest with you, but everything will be on camera. Not the homeless people. I'll try to get not get them, but you will see that I am handing out the food and all that. But it's gonna be awesome. Blue Unicorn says, "Nice. Are they socks for the homeless? If so, you rule." Yes, indeed. Those are all socks for the homeless, Blue Unicorn, and I will be giving out 12 pairs of socks, which is all, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 pairs of wool blend socks, which are really warm. I'm only going to give a pair each, so 12 people will get a nice pair of socks. They're really really nice and extremely warm. Especially we're getting going to get into the winter months. I would like to do more of that, but 15 bucks for three pairs is crazy expensive. But we do what we do. I wish I could get them bulk somewhere, maybe Sam's Club. I'll take a peek today when I go get um, the pizzas and the fruit and the water. I'm gonna get a couple of cases of water as well. And if I really appreciate that. Uh, no lots, just funny money. Thanks for the $2 super chat, keeper. Appreciate that. Not lots, just funny money. Hey, every bit counts, keeper. Every little bit counts for sure. Rib guy, what's up, man? Nice to have you here. I should send you my 3 years of Christmas socks. Well, hey, if they're warm enough to be like if they're like a wool blend, I'll take them. Buttercup with the emojis. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Brandon says we need more receipts. We need proof. LOL. Well, you're gonna get the proof today, Brandon, for sure. I'm big on receipts. Like I showed you guys actual receipts for the socks yesterday. I mean, do you guys really need the receipt for the pizza other than the pizzas themselves and the fruits and veg, or if I find a decent veggie, but maybe I said I was going to get oranges and apples, so I will do that. And the you guys can add it up in your head, I guess. I mean, they don't really give you receipts when you get food. So Denise says pass on the hot dog flavored vodka post that I put out a long time ago. Yeah, I would pass to you, Denise. Denise says great choice on the socks. Looks like they will be warm. Those are about the warmest socks you can get, and they're not super bulky. That's another thing people hate is like bulky socks. I wanted to get something in the middle there, so that's what I was left with. Wool blend. Sucks. So there we go. Where's the jockey's keeper says. I thought about getting some thermals too, but there's always this thing about size and I don't know. Maybe I'll do that another day. Nice. Those will definitely help keep feet warm, Brenda says. Yes, they will. I really like doing this, guys. It's one of my favorite things to do on the channel. It's not drama laden. There's not, unless people make it dramatic. Like when I did the hot dog run, the $100 hot dog run, somebody said that I was disgusting for handing out hot dogs, which I don't understand. I mean, the man bear pig. Love sucking down hot dogs, so why do you have a problem with me handing out hot dogs? I don't get it. You don't need a food handler's license to practice kindness. When you go to a friend's house to eat dinner, you don't expect them to have a food handler's license, you know what I mean? Drifter Wars, said, Becky is spot on. DOA has said multiple times that he can't stand David Z because he puts him to sleep. His words. DOA actually said that he can't stand David Z mansplaining things, his words, and constantly going into chats correcting people's comments and truths. But I think he is actually very scared of burning the bridge between them as David Z gives him lots of money, sims for him, mods for him, and his personal attack dog equivalent to when Nora was Aaron's personal attack dog, lying on his behalf and attacking anyone that dares speak the truth about him. I agree 100% with Becky. David Z is so desperate for attention that he has latched on to DOA, much like baby reindeer, and he would do anything for him. But if DOA dares to cross him, the real Slim David will stand up and he will be the most dangerous troll ever to be enemies of DOA's. David Z is DOA's kryptonite and will destroy him quicker than any of DOA's past trolls. I don't know. Maybe there's truth to that um, protagonist, but Drifter Wars. But I think it's something a little different. I think that they each have something on each other because no man sims for another man like that. They just don't do it. I mean, it's not a man code, right? This isn't a masculine thing. This is a real life thing, that there nobody does a man will not do that for another man unless it's money related, which maybe it is. I'm not discounting that possibility, but a more likely scenario is there's something that David B or that Man Bear Pig knows about David B and vice versa. So it's kind of a symbiotic relationship. It could be the money thing too. Two things can be true at the same time. Drifter Wars. Picks it up again. Pig Up a Shit Creek. That song is brilliant because it sounds very much like a Ren style song. If anyone wants to hear songs like that about mental health issues, check out Ren's songs. Hi Ren is a brilliant song about arguing with the inner voice of self-doubt. There are several more songs of his about his mental health and treatments like Sick Boy, Troubles, Genesis, Chalk outlines how to be me, blind eyed. His songs have helped many people deal with mental health and have brought the topic out in the open. He does sing about other topics, but the mental health songs are relevant to this stream due to how people are affected by the bullies you are talking about. 100%. Music is a great outlet and it's helped a lot of people. And I'm happy that there's someone out there that's doing that. Drifter Wars, thank you for bringing it to all of our attention. Really appreciate that. Cricket Cinema, it's socks to sock. That's right. That's right. So there you go. Doug says, who did the ads? They need to go to Hollywood or New York. I know, right? Right on, Dougie. Fuzzy, in a comment on the comment show that I'm about to comment on, reads, commenting on the comment show. So you'll read my comment on the comment show, creating a comment showception. And I'm commenting on it right now. Am I not, Fuzzy? Great comment, by the way, Fuzzy. Great comment to comment on my part. Nampic with the last one says we used to use socks like that when we didn't have a pair of gloves to warm our hands up. They can double up in cases as gloves. Unfortunately I don't have the money to buy gloves, but maybe we can do for Christmas. We can do another marathon drive for money for gloves, and I can get a bunch of gloves or um, what you call it, like thermal underwear and stuff to give out for Christmas to the homeless. That would be very special indeed. Let me get to the comments here. that I missed? Let's see. Um, Pocket time. Rib guy says, "Woot woot, I've been looking for my keys." Well, hopefully you found your keys, Rib guy. I should send you oh, yeah, the Christmas I chickened out of doing the Die Hard ride this AM because it's cold. It's so cold here. Oh, yeah, it is a little chilly. Well, it's chilly this morning. It's warming up a little bit. 3/4 wool blend. Yeah, keeper, it's the best that they had, man. It's, I mean, the temperatures right now aren't, winter-like, but they do dip down into the 40s and 30s Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, keeper. Um, but it will get colder, and those are rated, I believe, for, up to -10 temperature, so it'll keep people warm for the most part. Um, you know what I mean? Um, let's see. My mom used to make mittens out of socks. Yes, exactly. MLH, you need to keep busy after taking Bernie to work, and it's a good cause. Well, I'm always busy, keeper. I know you kid and jest a lot, but this morning, I'll tell you guys what I did this morning. I had to transport my jars of weed from one place to another, um, which is neither here nor there. But I've been carrying my my stuff, and it's a long, arduous process, but it's almost done. Um, I also had to put my new year registration on my license plate, which that's another thing I got to buy. I had to break the caps for the caps for the screws that on the back of my license plate, so that kind of sucked. But I'll have to buy a new one of those. Not a big deal. Um, and then I had to get ready for the show, and here I am. And then right after this, I will get prepared to go get the pizzas and stuff. So in about 2 hours. Actually, I'll be out there a little bit early because I got a little bit of shopping to do. So probably right after this, I'll go out there and get what I need, and I might show you guys the hand warmers I got so that it's full transparency. Um, there is a little bit of extra money, but I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not gonna, roll it over or anything. It's just, call it my fee. It's not a lot, but I don't know. It's just, it's hard to keep track of everything. I'm doing the best I can to give you guys the receipts that I got. Um, what else we got here? Love Ren, JoJo says. Sandy Yerkin says, I met a homeless man in his 80s. He offered to buy me lunch. LOL. He had just picked up his veterans check. I was very touched. Later learned he stole socks from the local boutique. Socks are needed. 100%. And I do what I can. I'm very limited. I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I was telling her about the event today. Um, and she's a great woman. I mean, I have very great women in my life. My mom, Bernie, Ellie, Flea is another lovely, great woman in my life, if you will. And even my mom was like, it's good what you're doing and stuff. And my only regret to everybody out there is that I can't do more. I was talking to Bernie. I said, she was like, "What would you do if you won the lotto?" And one of the things that I would immediately do is start a foundation to help the homeless. I'd do something like um, I don't know what they call it, like a trust fund or something that would, just gain regular interest, and every year I would use it to assist homeless people. Um, After, of course, I took care of myself and my kids and Bernie's son and my parents and everything that we needed to take care of first. I think a good chunk of the money would be used to start a foundation that would perpetually be funded by its own interest. Um, that way I wouldn't have to worry about going out and getting people to donate. all that good fun stuff. What else we got here? Watching live streams in the house. What's up, watching live streams? Um, to do. What else are we doing here? Rox is in the house. What's up, Rox? Nice to have you here. Yeah, busy day for me too. JBat says that was a great comment you made on Fuzzy's comment on the comment show. What's up, JBat? Nice to have you here. I know I like commenting on those type of comments, which creates more comments within comments, and then we can comment on them on the comment show, right, Betty? Riddle is in the house. What's up, Riddle? Nice to have you here. What am I missing here? Anna from Canada in the house. What's up, Anna? I'll have to catch the outreach stream on the replay. I will be at my son's soccer game. Just wanted to say how truly kind you are, MLH, and all the generous donators that made it happen. Thank you, Anna. I believe you were part of that. So I do agree. It was a great day yesterday. It's gonna be an even greater day today, and, I'm just happy to be able to be in a position to do it while I can. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do this forever, to be honest with y'all, I mean, but, it just makes me feel good to be able to do it? Uh, when are we gonna get more Bernie on the show or even do our hot tub shows? Brandon, she was on me yesterday about that too. The answer is I don't know. I mean, she's got a busy work life and I have a super busy work life as well. Um, I work really hard, y'all, and I'm hoping to do even more hard work um, in the near future. In your hands, MLH, do with it what you want. It was given freely. Thank you, Keeper. I appreciate that. I vote that we don't worry about MLH's gas money. Idiots are going to say what they say. Yeah, Southern Yankee provided me with gas money, and that money will go to gas. I almost need to fill up, so that'll be one of the 2.5 tanks of gas that I can get out of that money, or 2 tanks, a little over 2 tanks, but Southern Yankee just coming in strong. I really, really appreciate it. It was awesome. And you guys really, I mean, look, you guys should always hold me accountable, Paige. I know that was a very lovely comment, but always hold me accountable. That's the way I do things. What? I'm only doing this because MLH I promised me a lotto cut. Well, there you go. Fuzzy caught grifting. Oh, look at that. Ellie's in the house. What's up, Ellie? Nice to have you here. Latte. Yeah. MLH have a homeless program model with ABI, mental health addictions, homelessness. You can copy when you win the Powerball Lotto. Okay, let's do it. Why not? If Elon Musk isn't gonna do it, and I win that $500 million, which will equate to about a quarter of a billion by the time you get it, then we can do some damage, right, Keeper? Let's do it. Um, Fuzzy, you're something else. Do with it what you want, Emily. Thank you very much, Southern Yankee. But I'm definitely getting gas. You know, I am. I am so worried. I never ever want anybody to ever think that I'm abusing my position here, doing things that are nefarious. I don't ever want to be that way because with money comes um a lot of responsibility and power. And if I always thought about that, like if I had ever become a major YouTuber, like getting hundreds of thousands like some of these people, like I'd have to really put myself in check every day, and I do that anyways, but it becomes increasingly harder the more money you make. So I always want to stay humble, stay accountable to all of you. So that's my charge to you, is that you all hold me accountable because I never, ever in a million years want to ever be like Man Bear Pig and abuse my position on YouTube and abuse the trust that I have with all of you. Uh, it is what it is, you know? Paige says, "That's why I said it. Stop being so guilty." It's not a matter of guilt, it's just a matter of not wanting to ever slip to, um, the dark side, Paige. You know what I mean? I never want that, hanging over my head and over you guys' head. I don't ever want you guys to unsubscribe from my channel and say the reason that I unsubscribed is because MLH became something that I thought that he wasn't, you know? That would pain me more than anything, and, I am deeply indebted to all of you and my mods and, all the members, and it's just very humbling to be in this position, and, I don't ever wanna abuse it. I'm very, very thankful that I'm able to help the people that I help, and, you know, every once in a while, I do streams not on camera, so that way, you know, I can be true to myself, and, you know, I do run I mean, outreach runs, on my own without, you know, um, doing those things because I think that tends to, keep me humble as well, and, you know, I wear my heart on my sleeve a lot of times, so, it is what it is. ATL says, did you see what happened to Save a Fox? People on the internet badmouthed her, and she, unalived herself." I did not see that, ATL. And that's very, very unfortunate. You know, I am a beacon for people with mental health issues. I want them to understand that they are not alone. I'm the opposite of that, ATL. Um, Anna says you are stuck with us. Isn't it the opposite, Anna? Are you guys stuck with me? Southern Yankee says, if I didn't trust you, I wouldn't donate. That's a very good point, Southern Yankee, and I do appreciate it. Um, Ellie says if anyone unsubs from MLH, it's should be because he wears red shorts. I got black shorts on today. Ellie, how dare you? Oh man. In October, yeah. In October, Paige, it's been unseasonably warm. What can I say? Today is gonna be warm today, so I'm gonna wear shorts. It was a little chill. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little chilly this morning. Um, but gonna be very, very pleasant this afternoon on the homeless outreach. We'll probably be done within an hour, hour and a half, I'm guessing, y'all, because pizza will go fast. You know, hot dogs are easier, by the way, to hand out, but we'll be all right. You know, I'll make sure and wash my hands. You know, all that stuff. Flea is exiled. Somebody time out Flea. Oh man, he looks at his shorts to make sure. How dare you, keeper? All right. I miss my hot tub, Bernie says. I know. We miss it, Bernie. We'll get there. We're working on it. It's just been super busy. Ah, Mexikilt. Yeah, why not? I'll wear a Mexikilt. I don't give a fuck, Paige, you know. Yep, and 2 pairs of glasses, 100%. See, I always buy sunglasses that fit perfect over my glasses, and I only have 1 type of glasses that I ever buy, but it always works out. Always works out. What is this? Somebody just text me. I don't even know what this is. Alright. Aw. Somebody text me a little, little kitty. How cute. Okay. Let's see. If I ever unsubscribe from MLH, it's because he is 0.000002% Mexican. Oh man. Um, hey, Flea, I'm okay with that as long as there's video and pictures. This is the part of the show where we abuse the host. I know, right? There's always got to be that page. All right. Oh, you know what? Let me check something else out here. Hold on. I forgot to do this. Let me go back. Let's share screen so that way, everything is transparent. Let's see if we have any held comments. I forgot about that. Let's apply that. Drifter Wars says, David Z defending DOA. David Z is such a close friend of DOA's because he has been talking to him over the phone occasionally over a 3-year period. That obviously makes him more knowledgeable about DOA than his own sister and his own mother and his own father. Even though David Z has never actually met DOA in person, he still knows him better than his own family does. And not only is he convinced of that, but he tries to convince everyone else of this delusional thought. Seriously, when we think about it, DOA had multiple obsessed fans that donate heaps of money to him, and they think they are besties for life, just like Vaughn, AZ, Crimson, etc., until he turns on them. Then they turn into obsessed enemies of his. I think DOA is too afraid to turn on David Z because he would be way worse than Vaughn, DOA, or DOS, Dad Ant, Riddle, etc. He comes across as a seriously damaged person that would go off the rails if DOA turned on him, much like Baby Reindeer. Oh, I get it now. The reference to Baby David Z, it went over my head until now. I love the song even more now. David Z thinks he's good at arguing with people, but what he doesn't realize is the other person has either fallen asleep listening to his boring voice and his long winded explanations, which are only his own delusional opinions of things. As per actual arguments, nobody bothers to argue with him because he is just like arguing with a deranged 5-year-old spoiled child who wears blind um, that unicorns and mythical creatures, who swears blind that unicorns and mythical creatures that only he can see and hear come into his house and tell him stories which only he can repeat, only he can interpret, and he gets upset if people don't believe him because he believes it enthusiastically and can't understand why nobody else does. I think that sums up David B in a nutshell. Drifter Wars. Very good. Thank you very much for that comment. Um, let's see. We got another one here. Beachcomber says, you got them Dickies? Proper work socks. You're a star, MLH. By the way, I definitely think it was David B sending those chats. Sounded more like Tiny. I didn't think it was David B. Sounded more like Tiny to me. I don't think so, Beachcomber. I'm pretty sure it was David B because of the comment that he made about not going on panel with me. It's like he's made that comment to me before. So either way, if it's either the man that yells at clouds or David B, if they don't charge back that 26 bucks, it's going to good use today. And that's what I'm concerned with. Thank you very much. Drifter Wars again. Says, "Oh, Becky, 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 why do you even bother to go on panel that David B is on? That guy's a complete liar, lives in a delusional world. He told you that you were lying for saying that Scott kicks people out of his chat for saying negative things about him, and you said he kicks people out for going into other people's chats on other channels. You were speaking the God gospel truth, yet that simp for DOA twisted the whole thing around and said it's not true and you were a liar. Everyone knows Scott hates fence sitters. He even attacked AZ Crimson for being a fence sitter. Becky, you asked him why he is so angry all the time. He said it was because he hates liars like you. You had a great comeback and reminded him that he associates with DOA, an admitted liar. Many of us in MLH chat have MLH's chat have been kicked out of Scott's chat for multiple reasons, some as little as just telling him not to call women names when they come out of La Poubelle. That was when and why I was kicked out of his chat. David B is a straight up liar that can be proven wrong with multiple videos of Scott not only blocking people in his chat, but trying to enforce other streamers to block them in their chats. That is what the whole bad actor thing was about. Scott caused division and attempted to control other streamers' chat by pointing out that bad actors are in the chats and should be removed, or the streamer will be deemed a bad actor too. We all saw this over and over again. David B is always angry because of his situation and hates the fact that he can't live life like others and resents everyone else. Becky, on one hand, he tried to tell you exactly what happened in the courthouse and the elevator and told you that you were wrong and lying about things, but he wasn't there to see anything. A few minutes later, you asked about what Josiah said to you. He did not want to admit knowing what he said, so he then said, "How would I know? I wasn't there." Hypocrisy. Speaking about hypocrisy, he steps in and defends Scott all the time. But if you ask him something incriminating about Scott, he then chooses to say, "I'm not here to defend Scott. I don't know what he says or does." Once again, hypocrisy. Seriously, Becky, anyone that wastes their time talking to David B is wasting time. They will never get back, and they would end up less intelligent and more frustrated than before they started talking to him. That panel was the first time I listened to David B. Since he told AZ Crimson that he will mod his channel by timing out people that say things he doesn't agree with, and he will educate them until they change their views to his, or he will block them. If that is not a control thing beyond the job of a mod, then I don't know what is. He goes on so many channels, tries to tell the channel owners who they can and can't have in their chats, and even tells them what profile pictures they can and can't have. He personally has banned any profile pictures with cats or profile names with the words cat in it. Even though many people love cats and name their channel because of their cats or use pictures of the cats as a profile picture, once again, this was all about Scott using his mom's family cat as a manipulation piece to deem people bad actors. And David B cannot deny that because he was part of the controlling of chat. Let me touch on that. That's a great comment, Drifter Wars. Very long winded. Appreciate the comment. But there is a point in here that I want to cover, and it was about hold on, let me go back here. Oh, the blocking people in chat thing. I have personally showed video unintentionally of him, and I've done words of wisdom where he basically says, "I'm blocking you." So it's demonstrably provable that he does ban people. And he lied the other day when he said that was the first time he ever did it. It's mind-boggling, the hypocrisy. I totally agree. All right, literally tell truth, another long-winded one. Oh my God, his new live, he's telling people to off themselves if that's what they want to do. To backpedal all crap he did on the other live, he took down. OMG. Oh, by the way, I do have those. And this isn't about if you have cancer or in pain or dying or some other horrible way. I believe that. I believe it that, but not because someone who's depressed or having a bad day or weak. My God, what a dick. SOB. And oh, we're finding out about him and how smart he is and all the cases he's won. What the fuck? Yeah, he's won nothing. He's won like RO shit, like here and there. But please, I mean, spare me the fucking delusion, you know? Guy's delusional in all his chats, going to help serve in different states. And he's so stupid, starts talking about Aaron whining about TRO, but doesn't listen and how it backfired and had two great spots protesting. And so he's been better protesting there than in LA when Scott Hochstetter was there. Very few were okay, with lots of very loud yelling, and no one could understand what was being said whatsoever. Guy made excuses when he didn't go to No King's protest. Oh, he loves that kind of shit. Who says that? You protest for a cause or to document them. Great point. He just can't shut the fuck up. Hope DA's watching, talking all kinds of conspiracy theories and swattings. He's a dummy. He got uncuffed and laughed and told his chat on how'd you like that content. Not once has he ever scared or walked away scared, even if pew pews were drawn. And I don't even remember him being arrested in San Luis Obispo unless it was the second time. Only took his phones. He said Gomez from LAPD ordered. Now, whole different story and why the highway patrol involved. He said call shotgun sticking out window. First time I heard him. That's not on his last life. Who knows if videos will still be up. Then he says he pulled back into Jack in the Box parking lot on his own because he saw a motorcycle cop. And then highway patrol and local police pulled up. Whew. Then says the cops knocked the tripod out the passenger door, constantly contradicts himself. That's why I believe he was arrested in San Luis Obispo. Another time, not when they took his two phones. He lies freaking much. I'm poor or a FOIA, or I'd FOIA all his records, then can't see any date he was arrested there. He makes no sense, and a stupid, dumb chat, not elite. Oh, well, it's the censored chat. Say, I wish everyone would put back their YouTube videos. Well, we wish Scott would put all his back up, and he says he has them all. Yeah, why don't he do that? The only reason I took mine down is because the idiot will put privacy complaints on them. And I don't feel like taking the time to blur out every single instance of when I showed a picture of the moron, even though he's a public figure, which I could argue, but whatever. All right. Literally tell truth again. His lawsuits are bogus and he won't spend money on lawyer for all his cases. So how the F is he going to sue? Are you Jellin, in my opinion, was a helper in a lot of cyber crimes. I heard him say now to are you Jellin? And I highly doubt he's going to be able to do all these lawsuits. Oh yeah, no way. Plus, how many ex-COS cult members have lost in court? He will definitely run in the latest phase of his trial. It's iffy because his big stupid ass can't stay off YouTube. I have 2 videos I need to get to Boss Talks and don't know his email. Kindly, if you can forward somehow, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't trust many to email, and I know you're not going to share my email. Good show. He hates all this. Yeah, no problem. I can forward those to Boss Talk. Send them to me. I think you already have. Literally tell truth. If not, I'll send them over. No problem. All right, let's see. Oh boy, here we go. Barbie girl. You have no room to talk about looks. As a wart-filled toad, you sound dumb as fuck. I don't have any warts. I have moles. There's a difference. See, Barbie girl? DOA is a slug, but you are like the slime underneath him. Ooh, I love these comments, guys. All the so-called victims are pathetic. Ooh, wow. So, victim blaming here, Barbie? I'm not gonna approve this comment, by the way. I'm gonna read it and then it's gonna be gone. Ellie sounds like she smoked 15 packs a day. So what if she does? Big deal. Pinche Becky sounds like a mouse with her nose plugged. Most annoying voice. Well, don't listen, Barbie girl. You know, you got freedom of choice here. You don't have to go on my channel, but you love my channel. That's why you're here. Vaughn is just a screaming lunatic. Jeez. Dougie's a fucking idiot. Well, I beg to differ. I've talked to Dougie many a time, Barbie girl. And baby girl, you're the idiot. Dougie is definitely not an idiot. He's very intelligent. Um, you all sound so idiotic. If we sound so idiotic, Barbie girl, then just leave. Don't listen. Never seen a group so obsessed over another man's body, nor so determined to lock someone up over stupid YouTube. It's not over stupid YouTube crap, you idiot. Jaylin needs to get over it. It's been 3. Oh, fuck off, man. I'm deleting that. See you later. I'm not dealing with that fucking shit. All right, let's go back to publish and apply there. There's a limit to my patience. Let me go through and do all these, and we should be good to go. There is a limit to my patience, y'all. Can only take so much, you know. All right, let's see if we got any mentions. Lady Liberty with the mention on her video. Thank you very much. Paige 6 days ago on the No Keens. Thank you very much, Paige, for doing that. Dad Ant mentioned me in the Becky, the Best Miss Mexico video. I did see that video, Dad Ant. It was pretty fun. I love the fact that she called herself Miss Mexico. There's a reason for that. Helger mentioned me as well. Thank you all for the mentions. Go back to comments, see if we're good there. Looks like we're good there. Make sure there's no more that are held. We're good there. And that, my friends, is a wrap on the comments. Let's get to your comments in chat and then we'll wrap this thing up. Just listening in, getting food ready for our family fun day today, Brenda says. Well, I hope you have a really fun day today, Brenda. And it's nice to see you in there. Good morning, Renee. Um, let's see, what else did I miss? He was not arrested in San Luis Obispo, only detained. They took his 2 phones that day. He got a laptop that was taken. That was probably from the first arrest, and they still have yet to give that back, and 2 of the 4 phones that were confiscated. Um, MLH pronounced SLO correctly. Yes. Let's see what else we got here. Um, Rock's mispronouncing Spanish names makes me nuts. Well, you know, I gotta mention how sweet. Thanks for carrying out. I know, isn't that so fun when you get a mention, Ellie? Like, I love how that idiot Barbie girl, which I've seen before, likes to attack victims and survivors. It's so enlightening to everybody. Anna says, "Wait until MVP attacks her too. He turns on everyone in the end." 100%, Anna. 100%. 100%. Actually smokes 15 packs a day, Fleabot said. Well, whatever. It's actually 16 packs. Oh, well. Thanks for the 9 hot dogs, Barbie. Fuzzy says, yeah, there you go. I love it when people get upset and give me money. I'll do that all day long. You know what we should do next time? We should do a MLH needs money stream, and that would just piss him off. MLH needs all the grifting money he can get today. I would never do that, but you know what I'm saying. I'm offended. I was not included, Flea says. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Lots of towns with those names in California. Most people get them wrong, Rock says. Phoenix Book Girl in the house. Good morning, listening while working in the garden, saying hi. Well, hi to you, Phoenix Book Girl. Paige says, who like calls everyone like stupid like all the time? I know, right, Paige? Um, let's see. Professor Khan in the house. What's up, Professor? Marth Meringue in the house. Ellie, you slowed down. Good for you. Yes. Hey, Carrie Ann is in the house. What's up, Carrie Ann? Nice to have you in here. Club Brain Fog in the house. Fuck off should be our anthem. 100% CBF. I'm starting to not give a fuck. I don't know if you've noticed. Like I just, whatever. Let's see. What else do we got here in the comments? Uh, I've heard that song, Flea. Have fun out there today, MLH. We have to start a Ben Gay fund for you next week. Why not, Southern Yankee? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I will have fun out there, Southern Yankee, but it's also sobering too. And I do get sad sometimes because there's so many people I can't help, but it is what it is. Let's see. You say hot dogs, and I get that one view in my head. Oh, yeah. No, it's pizza today, Catwoman. Nice to have you in here, Cat. Only pepper spray, CVF, really? What's up, Cat Smoka? It's raining today, so it should be quiet. Yeah. All right, that's all we got for today. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys here. I'm gonna go and do a little bit of shopping before we do homeless outreach. We're gonna try to reach as many people as we can. I don't mind if people take a couple of slices of pizza, so maybe only 40 or less people that we get. I don't know, but we are gonna help some people today. So there you go. All right. If you're struggling with your mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. Not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen. Sometimes that helps. Um, but if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. Um, yeah. Um, what else do I gotta say? If you're not in North America, type in your browser choice mental health help. Click on any of those options, and that'll get you some help, the help that you desperately need. Even if you feed one person, that's a win, Steeler fan says. Yes, exactly. I agree. What else? Don't do anything rash. Talk to somebody, okay? That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half, and we'll do some good work out there today, okay? You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half.